Is there a 13,000-year-old satellite orbiting Earth, monitoring our every move? Join us as we uncover the mystery of the Black Knight satellite, a story shrouded in secrecy and speculation. For decades, a mysterious object has sparked theories of extraterrestrial surveillance, ancient alien technology, and government cover-ups. This is the legend of the Black Knight satellite. The Black Knight satellite legend is believed to have started in 1954 when newspapers reported claims from the U.S. Air Force and other sources that they had detected unidentified objects orbiting Earth. This was years before the Soviet Union launched Sputnik 1, the first man-made satellite. Some speculate that these early reports of unidentified objects were linked to what would later be called the Black Knight satellite. But what exactly was being seen? And how did it fuel a conspiracy that persists to this day? In fact, the roots of this myth may go back even further to the early 20th century. In 1899, Nikola Tesla conducted experiments in Colorado Springs, claiming he had received strange signals from space. Tesla believed these signals could have been messages from extraterrestrials. Some conspiracy theorists link Tesla's findings to the Black Knight satellite, arguing that the object has been orbiting Earth for thousands of years, possibly even monitoring us. Fast forward to the 1960s, when the space race between the United States and the Soviet Union was in full swing. In 1960, the U.S. Navy discovered a mysterious object in orbit around Earth. It was quickly classified as a retrograde satellite, meaning it was moving against the direction of the Earth's rotation. This discovery led to public speculation. Could this be the same object sighted years earlier? Was it an alien satellite placed in orbit by an unknown civilization? NASA downplayed these speculations, claiming the object was a piece of space debris or a forgotten satellite. But this didn't stop the legend from growing. Over the next few decades, the Black Knight satellite would be tied to various mysterious signals and anomalous sightings in space. One of the key elements fueling the Black Knight satellite mystery is the strange radio signals detected throughout history, which many attribute to this object. But who detected these signals and what exactly were they? In 1899, while experimenting with radio waves at his laboratory in Colorado Springs, inventor and electrical engineer Nikola Tesla claimed to have intercepted signals that he believed originated from outer space. Tesla was using his equipment to study electrical activity in the atmosphere when he noticed what he described as a series of regular signals pulses that he thought could not have come from any natural source. Although Tesla couldn't conclusively identify the source, he believed the signals might have been an attempt by an extraterrestrial civilization to communicate with Earth. Some Black Knight satellite theorists suggest that these signals came from the satellite, which they claim has been orbiting Earth for thousands of years. While mainstream science explains these signals as natural phenomena, such as cosmic radio waves, Tesla's discovery remains one of the first documented cases of strange signals linked to the Black Knight satellite. The Black Knight satellite theory gained further momentum in the 1920s, when scientists began noticing a peculiar phenomenon known as long-delayed echoes, or LDEs. In 1928, Norwegian engineer Jørgen Hals was experimenting with radio transmissions when he noticed that some of the signals he sent out were mysteriously delayed, returning to him seconds or even minutes after transmission. The source of these delayed signals remains unclear to this day. Some researchers believe the signals were bouncing off the moon or ionized layers in the atmosphere, but conspiracy theorists speculate that they could be signals reflected from the Black Knight satellite. The fact that these delayed signals were not immediately explained led to wild speculation. Some believed an unknown object was transmitting the signals back to Earth, further cementing the idea of an alien satellite in orbit. In 1973, Scottish astronomer and author Duncan Lunen added another layer of intrigue to the Black Knight satellite mystery. Lunen re-examined the long-delayed echoes from the 1920s and proposed that they were, in fact, attempts by an alien civilization to communicate with Earth. According to Lunen, when the echoes were decoded, they revealed a star map that pointed to the star system Epsilon Boötis, a double star located about 200 light-years from Earth. Lunen suggested that the Black Knight satellite was a probe from this system, placed in orbit to observe humanity. Although Lunen later distanced himself from this interpretation, the idea of a star map hidden in radio signals continues to fuel the Black Knight conspiracy. This theory remains one of the most compelling for those who believe in the extraterrestrial origins of the satellite. One of the most fascinating aspects of the Black Knight satellite is its unusual orbit. Reports suggest that the satellite follows a polar orbit, which is distinct from the typical equatorial paths of most man-made satellites. A polar orbit means that the satellite travels from pole to pole, passing over the Earth's entire surface as the planet rotates beneath it. This is in contrast to geostationary or low Earth orbits, where satellites remain fixed over a particular region. Such an orbit allows the Black Knight satellite to scan and potentially observe every part of the Earth over time. This ability to monitor the entire planet has led many to believe that the satellite was placed there by an advanced extraterrestrial civilization to keep an eye on humanity. The satellite is also said to move in a retrograde orbit, meaning it travels in the opposite direction to Earth's rotation. This is a rare and energy-consuming orbit for man-made satellites, leading theorists to argue that it must be of alien origin. Why else would something be placed in such a challenging orbit unless it was designed for a specific, sophisticated purpose? This unusual orbital path has been one of the key pieces of evidence used by those who believe in the Black Knight's extraterrestrial origins. The satellite's orbit allows it to cross over every region of the Earth, adding to its allure as a possible surveillance device from another world. The Black Knight's orbit allegedly provides it with a view of the entire Earth. From the icy polar caps to bustling urban centers to vast deserts and oceans, this satellite could have the capability to observe all aspects of life on our planet. If the Black Knight satellite is truly in orbit, its position would allow it to track global movements and activities. This idea has sparked theories that extraterrestrial beings might be using it to monitor human civilization or even transmit data back to their home planet. The Black Knight satellite has inspired countless theories. Let's take a look at some of the most popular explanations. The most popular theory is that the Black Knight satellite is of extraterrestrial origin. Some believe it's an alien probe sent to observe Earth, possibly placed here thousands of years ago. The satellite is said to emit strange signals, leading some to think it's communicating with an alien civilization. Another theory suggests the satellite is part of a secret military or intelligence operation, possibly from the Cold War era. Proponents of this theory believe governments are covering up the existence of the Black Knight to avoid public panic or to conceal secret technologies. Skeptics believe the Black Knight satellite can be easily explained as a piece of space debris, likely an old satellite or even a thermal blanket that became detached during a mission. Despite the sensational theories surrounding the Black Knight satellite, experts have attempted to debunk the mystery over the years. What do you think? Is the Black Knight satellite real or just another conspiracy theory? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more content exploring the mysteries of space.